Hey, everybody. Me again on the journey to reach my full potential. So, this video, I guess if I could have you guys take one thing from this video, it would be this. When you actually take action on something and are knee deep in the mud trying to achieve that goal, there are like these little microscopic kinds of tribulations along the way, right? I'm not talking, microscopic. I'm talking something that you might not think is a big deal after the fact or looking at it broadly, in terms of where you are and in terms of achieving the goal. Um, but when they crop up kind of on a daily basis, it makes it makes achieving goals hard, right? So, anyways, that's what I'd love you guys to take on this. Now, let me get into it. So, I had both goods and bads happen to me all week. As you guys know, right? I'm in startup land, and I'm also selling roofs and starting a YouTube channel, right? And so, several good things happen, right? Get a new customer in the startup, get an inspection, get a claim, get a new roof contract, right? That pays you money. And you want to keep riding those highs. I think that's kind of only natural, right? Maybe more natural for some of us than others. But when the bad happens for a person like me, it makes me want to change course completely, right? How could this bad have ever happened to me? I should optimize around that, right? Um, Instead of allowing myself just the time and the patience to keep doing what works most of the time, it it I make the routine the enemy and I make perfection the goal, where I should have made perfection the enemy. And routine is the way to cure all evils, right? No matter what happens today, I know this has given me success in the past, so I should keep doing that, right? This has always been tough to balance, though, because my personality type, it always wants more, right? Achieving the higher high was always the focus. I think, though, what I've noticed about me is that this time around, though, I'm trying to make consistency the priority, right? So that routine. So no matter what happens out there, right? No matter what a customer says to you or a prospect says to you or a homeowner says to you, that it doesn't matter because I know what I do next, right? And it's knock on that next door. It's send that cold outreach, right? Um, Anyways, yeah. So as I mentioned, right, I'm selling these roofs, and here's how it works, right? So I go around knocking doors, right? I'm one of those guys. Hundreds of front doors per week: old homes, new homes, big homes, small homes. I knock them all, and every so often I get an answer and a request for an inspection. Right? That's the goal here. We knock on a door. We let people know, hey, there's been a storm in the area, neighbor had damage, which they do, and we offer free inspection. Okay. To get one request for an inspection, which might lead to a sale down the road, you have to knock sometimes 150 doors, right? Other days you'll knock and it takes 5 doors to get an inspection, right? The point is, it is very, very random, and the responses are all random, right? Which is what I'm getting to here. The other day I was knocking in a neighborhood. I had inspected 3 homes in it, which the fact that 3 people in that neighborhood of about 100 homes have let me on lets me know it's a decent neighborhood, right? Either they haven't had an inspection in a while, they sense that there's damage. That's a good sign, right? Um, and a lady answers the door through her Ring doorbell, right? And I give her the standard pitch, let her know I was working with her neighbor 8 houses down, literally 8 houses down, right? She cuts me off and says, I don't know who that is in regards to the neighbor, but you're not allowed to solicit in this neighborhood. And her tone was kind of rude, right? She was being, you could tell she was kind of being a hag on purpose. Like, who made her the neighborhood watch, right? There were no soliciting signs. There wasn't even one on her door, right? And again, it's a pretty open subdivision, right? And as I said, I'm working with one of her neighbors already, and they've happily engaged with me. So, anyways, I moved on. I was totally peeved, right? When someone that says that to you, you have a tendency to take it personally or associate your self worth with being shut down. Um, and I should say I do anyway, right? I'm sure some people can just be like, whatever, right? Um, these interactions, the worst part is that they make you question why you even keep going, right? I guess as far as she's concerned, right, it's like, wait, have I done something wrong? Like, to offend her that much that she would say there's no soliciting? Has she had a bad experience, right, in the past, maybe? But it makes you feel insecure. Not like, I wonder if she likes me insecure. Rather, hey, I'm trying to make a living for myself and my family, and she thinks I shouldn't, right? That's how I take it. And again, that might be a little bit crazy, but when someone makes you feel like that's like, hey, lady, I'm just trying to help neighbors. And that's that. So, anyways, so I leave her front door. I walk to the next home. I was kind of angry, to be honest with you. I wanted to stop. I'm like, God, I'm on knock 58 for the night. It was getting dark out. And literally 4 knocks later, I get another neighbor engaging with me. This woman comes out on her front porch. She's smiling. She's happy. She's happy to tell me more about her roof. She lets me inspect it, right? Trust is completely established. I just let her know, hey, this is what we're seeing in the neighborhood. Would you like a free inspection? Um, and just like that, the cards worked in my favor, right? So instead of quitting, I literally just knocked 4 more doors, right? Now, sometimes that happens, sometimes that doesn't. But I felt like sharing all of that because I wanted to hear myself describe what I thought success looked like and took to achieve. You've probably seen the jagged line diagram, right? They say, hey, success is not linear. It kind of does this, right? Um, and 2 steps forward, 1 step back, right, as it goes. I think for me though, it's like half a step forward, with no steps back, but it's a very, very heavy step, right? You get heckled by haters, competitors, and your inner demons, like all along the way. You should quit, or what are you doing? This is a crazy idea. Why are you doing it like this, right? um, but again, it seems to me that if you're out there like trying and learning, just by virtue of that small microscopic action, so if doors eventually lead to claims and claims lead to money, right, that you have to use to feed your family, or if outreach to clients, prospects, via LinkedIn or whatever, the more you do and the more it can be high quality and focused on them, um, you know the sooner you get to that yes. So you have to take those microscopic actions as much as possible, right? Because it's not just going to materialize for you. And so again, you're out there trying to learn, and even when you fail, you learn. So it's not really like you're taking a step back, right? You're forming an even better understanding of the truth, right? Which is, for me, you just have to keep knocking. You have to keep prospecting. The trade-off, though, right here, this is what makes it difficult to like do anything I'm noticing in life, which is, each step, it's very heavy to take it. It takes a lot to get rejection, right? We can sit here and we can simply say, well, it's just a no, move on to the next one, right? But after you've had a long day, after you've had a frustrating day, that can be hard. So I wanted to put that perspective that you really kind of have no idea when that next yes will come. And that's a very good thing, right? Because it could literally be the next one. And ultimately, each win that you get, it takes a lot to get there, right? In this case, for me, 150 front doors, like 20 hard no's, if they even answer, and then a few dirty looks right before I'm getting on a roof or closing a customer. So yeah, guys, just wanted to sort of give you what a specific look at like what I am trying to do to be successful. Hope you guys are having a good day. Talk soon. Bye.